Hey, this is Dwayne Bennett with 365 Live. Dwayne Bennett with 365 Live, the Worry to Winning Solution. This is 213, I believe, 213 of 365 Live. Those of you who have been with me anytime know that 213 is the 213th video of 365 live videos I made a commitment to make starting February 1st, 2019, and I won't be complete until January 31st, 2020. That's the commitment I made. That's why it's 365 days a year, 365 live, the Worry to Winning Solution. And that's why I talk about different concepts, different principles, different experiences to help you, I always say, move from the worry side to the winning side. Hey, Darius. Hey, Rod. You can make a comment, let me know you're there. Now, I just got back into the home, into my home. And when I drove up the driveway, I was looking at the grass, and I can see that there's some green in there. There's some dead stuff in there, some weeds in there, right? And I know it's that time of year that we have to aerate and reseed and do some things with the grass. And after Labor Day signals the time that the fall is coming, but the fall is not exactly here. I think the fall comes on September 22nd of the year. Somebody let me know what the date the fall comes. So I talked about earlier about this concept of when you get to the end of a chapter in a book, use as a blank space, and then if you turn the page, you start a new chapter. And that blank space and the end of the chapter is so you can stop and reflect over what you just read, and you can take in more of the story and put it together as we go along. Hey, Shelly. So we're now getting into the fall season, right? And it's time for us to stop, get ready to turn the page from the spring to the fall. And I know it's not officially the fall yet, but then we can stop and reflect about the things that we've gone through from January to September, and it'll be about 9 months. So we can make some tweaks in our goals, our dreams, and our aspirations. And when I looked at my grass, I knew I would have to do what? I know I'm going to have to get in there, right? Aerate it, put the holes in there, put some new seed in there, pull some weeds out, water it, and then it should start to flourish again. And that's what I want us to concentrate on this last part of the year. I want you to start thinking about, hey, Sister Taylor, I want you to start thinking about 2020. You're like, it's just 2019. I understand that. But I'm thinking about my grass growing green towards the spring. So I can't wait till the spring in order to water it, pull the dead weeds out, put the seeds in, and all those things for it to turn green. I have to start thinking about it, start prepping for it right now. So I need you to start thinking about your goals, your dreams, your aspirations for 2020 and start prepping and putting some things in place. But before we do that, right, we're going to stop, just like we're at the end of a chapter in a book with the empty space. We're going to reflect over the old things from January through September. And then we're going to think about, okay, as we go forward for the rest of the year and getting ready to 220, here we go. What are the things I'm going to have to pull out, just like the weeds? What are the things I'm going to have to get rid of? It's going to be some people you're going to have to get rid of. It's going to be some things, because there are places you can't go, some things you can't do. It's some things you're going to have to get rid of in order to get to your next level towards your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations. All right. So when you get rid of some things, right, when I get rid of the weeds, right, then I have to do what? Then I have to put the grass seeds in, right? So what things are you see? What things are you going to add back into your life? What systems, right? What people, what places, what things you might have, but what concepts, what, if you will, principles, what people, what resources are you going to put back into your life in order that's going to help you towards your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. And then I think I put a little fertilizer on it, right? The fertilizer is supposed to make it pop, supposed to make it green, supposed to make it look good. Fertilize it. And this is the thing that people miss. Nobody does this alone. Okay, nobody does make $1 million alone. Nobody gets into a new relationship alone. Nobody gets on their business to the next level alone. Sometimes with a business, you have to have employees, you have to have equipment, you have to have some things to add on to it. So I want to think about, trying not to do this thing alone. It's not about you being a lone ranger out there, by yourself, grinding hard, all like that. Most people, they usually have some type of mentor. They may have a group they're involved in, a mastermind group, even a church group. They may have a coach like I do. I coach people along, and I know, some things picking up for people in the fall. So think about, all right, I got to add some things, some concepts, some to my goals, my dreams, or aspirations, maybe some character building things I might have to do, some things I got to stop doing. But think about a person or a group, if you will, that you may need to get involved in order to accelerate your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. Say, for instance, if you're a journalist, okay, if you're an author, writer, you probably need to be involved in some type of writing group, a guild, if you will, taking a writing program in order, to somebody can look at your writing, tweak your writing, and help you get to the next level. That's what I'm talking about. But somebody have some fresh eyes, some objectivity to help you see things as you go towards 2020, as you add on to some things, pull some things out, and get ready. All right. So I want us to start thinking about, okay, we're stopping right now. We're reflecting. We're turning a page onto a new chapter, and then in order to make our story the best story that we can end with, right? Because usually the stories in books, the best story we can end with for the rest of the year. What are the things we need to do in order to have the best story for the end of the year, right? But then start thinking about two is for 2020, what will be the new chapters, what will be things that we have to do in order to start our new book and for 2020. Okay, so that's why I want you to start thinking about reflecting, settling down for a minute, making some adjustments, looking to see where we are, what worked, what didn't work, what I can do better, those type of things. Then I want you to start thinking about 2020. But then at the end of this year, I always say I want to build up the momentum. So when I go into 2020, I'll be ready to go. So think about the things you need to add, the person, the places, the things, some principles, some systems, some upgrades, if you will, maybe some changes in your character, how you see yourself, some self-esteem, all of those things, so we can have a final chapter. Our final chapter in 2019, we can go out with a bang, and then we come in to 2020 with the momentum we need to start off rolling. That's Dwayne Bennett, right? We're doing what? We move from worry, right? And the worry side in this is I don't have a plan. I haven't stopped to reflect. I haven't looked back over this year. I haven't figured out, what I need to do to go forward. But the winning side is, okay, let me see what I did well. Let me see what I didn't do well. Let me see what I need to tweak. Let me see the things I need to add in. Let me see the people I need to add in, the person, the places, all those things, and then we'll get on the winning side. All right, who's with me? Dwayne Bennett, we move from worry to winning, and I'll see you on the other side.